Big Break tonight, we're talking about a man who has vast experience in the field of human rights, having been involved with several human rights initiatives and organizations. He's the national coordinator of the Muungano Wa Mageuzi, or Movement for Change lobby group, which advocated for the expansion of democratic space in Kenya in the period leading up to the 2002 general election. He has worked in the private sector in the field of publishing and communications, and briefly served in the Kenya Armed Forces. Tonight we're talking about Mombasa County Senator Omar Hassan Omar, who tells KTN's Doreen Biira about his big break.
My big break isn't the thing anybody will say is a big break, but I do recall that at the time when I was kicked out of the university, it literally gave me an opportunity to recast my goals and ambitions. I do recall at that point in time, immediately you're out of the university, there's a lot of euphoria around you to people who want to make an intervention, people who want to assist you to get back to the university. But once time lapses, you're literally forgotten, and there's a point at which you literally feel you're on your own. And it is at that point when you see your colleagues graduating from the university, going to the Kenya School of Law, taking on into the legal profession, that now tends to act as an inspiration, that you need to catch up with time, that you need to also make something meaningful. So somehow, the university, being out of the university, gave me a worldview and cast my sights far higher than probably I would have had I gone through the normal systems of how you graduate and get into an employment framework. I think it was extremely rigorous, very rigorous. I was a commissioner of the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, and I, at that point, was quite committed, and still am, to the human rights discourse in Kenya. And it was quite arduous, it was cumbersome at times, it was quite challenging, but it brought the best out of ourselves, including myself. And for me, it was probably the defining moment that cast my sights onto the national scenario. And in addition to that, I started to aspire for public service in a manner that is quite unique and informed by values. Life in the political arena is fundamentally different. I think the challenges of having to deal with some of the most intricate of challenges, it makes the political arena fairly unique. If I recall my days in the Human Rights Commission, it was a question of right or wrong. It was a question that was very simple to answer as per the purview of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. I think what happens is you mutate into challenges right now in the political scenario that are far different in terms of the everyday, scheme of life, the everyday challenges that you have to undertake. You meet some people with the greatest of ideas, to those with ideas that are not so great. You meet those who support what you do, and those who take every opportunity to insult you. For me, it is about making a difference. It's about ensuring that we achieve the ends of justice and equity for all Kenyans, regardless of whatever extraction or whatever other areas that might divide us as a country.